Members of the criminal underworld have sold these lands to persons, and these persons have begun construction. The information that we have is that construction process, the necessary orders were given by the government of Jamaica to cease and desist. The construction has continued, and it's now reached the point of demolition. Again, we are just here in our capacity as law enforcement.
What will happen to the persons who will now lose their houses?
I can't speak to that. Not in the capacity to speak to that. I'd put that question to the GOJ.
How many houses are we talking about?
I know that 30 houses or 30 construction projects have been underway at various stages of completion. My information is that not all of them were set for demolition today.
Blessings, my viewers and my subs. Welcome back to the channel. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Also, turn on the post notification bell whenever you subscribe, so you'll be amongst the first to receive a notification. Fire watchman murdered at farm sugar factory. The Margan Bridge police in Westmoreland have commenced a probe into Wednesday's shooting death of a fire watchman who was killed while on duty at a Frome sugar factory in the parish. He has been identified as 61-year-old Dalton Palmer of board scheme in the Grange plant in Westmoreland. The security team at the Frome sugar factory was alerted, and Palmer, with gunshot wounds to his face, he was rushed to the Savlamar hospital where he died while undergoing treatment. Behind my viewers, Justic, well, Justic. Every day is another one. British man charged for a US $420,000 drug bust at Sangsters International Airport. A British man who allegedly tried to smuggle ganja and cocaine through the Sangsters International Airport in St. James have been charged. He has been identified as Alan Reed, a 64-year-old farmer of a Porchmore Road in England address and Scottsboro District Centre. Reed has been charged with possession of cocaine, dealing in cocaine, attempting to export cocaine, and conspiracy to export. Possession of ganja and attempting to export ganja. The police say he was arrested on October the 1st as he tried to board a departing flight to Manchester, England, with a quantity of ganja and cocaine valued over 420,000 concealed in his luggage. He is scheduled to appear in St. James Parish Court. A September 2023 trial date set for businessman Beachy Stout. Portland businessman Everton Beachy Stout McDonald, who is charged for the murder of his second wife, is to be tried on September 18, 2023. His co-accused Oscar Barnes will also stand trial on that date. The trial date was agreed during a plea and case management hearing in the Home Circuit Court Thursday morning. A June 16 trial read hearing was also scheduled. The judge and jury trial, which is expected to last 7 weeks, will see the prosecution calling 25 witnesses. The court also heard that McDonald intended to call 7 witnesses, while Barnes plans to call 1 witness, as well as testifying in his own defense. The prosecution is to disclose the intimate date, January 29, 2021, to the defense and before the October 7th. Everton was remanded in custody while Barnes' bail was extended. Donald is jointly charged with Barnes for the July 2020 murder of a businessman's second wife, Tonian Hamilton McDonald. Tonian partially burnt body was found with the throat slashed beside her burned car along the Chartwood Forest Main Road. Another man, Devlin Minot, said to be the contract killer, pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 19 years in prison. Minot, in his witness statement, claims that he was offered $3 million by McDonald to kill his wife. In the meantime, a date for the other matter in which McDonald is allegedly to have murdered his first wife, Marlene, has not yet been settled. However, the prosecution and the defense are to meet to decide the length and mode of the trial. They are also explored if their statement that can be arranged. A case management hearing was subsequently set for January 25, 2024. Marlene was shot dead outside her home in Brownbrook, Portland in May 2009. It is alleged that McDonald paid a police detective to kill his wife after their marriage crumbled and she left. Chacha. Me I telling them if you was in a man. Man them wicked in my viewers. Wicked, me I telling you say yo. Jaja my viewers. Continue to like, share, comment and subscribe. Bl00dshed demolition takes on political tones as residents slam Olney's administration. The St. Catherine, the demolition Thursday morning of houses that were supposed to be illegally constructed on lands in the greater Bl00dshed development area has taken a political overturn, with some of the affected persons charging that they were being targeted by a Jamaica Labour Party government because the location is a People's National Party stronghold. At the same time, they are blasting the PNP for not doing enough to protect them. They say they stand to lose millions of dollars, with some of borrowed from family members and financial institution. Boy, me I tell you, man, my viewers, it really sad, For say, we really go on right here, some viewers, me I telling you, it's very sad. Touch of gold shot dead in St. James. The St. James police are investigating the circumstances surrounding the killing of an elderly man who was gunned down in his community in the parish early this week. The deceased have been identified as 63-year-old unemployed Duke Palmer, also called Touch of Gold, of Long Bay, St. James. Reports are that about 9 a.m. Monday, Palmer was sitting along the roadway when a white underfit motorcar drove up. The occupants from the vehicle opened gunfire at Palmer, hitting him several times to his head and other section of his body. The gunman then made their escape in the motor vehicle. No motive have yet been established for the killing. Why, my viewers? It's rough. Rough. But you know, some viewers, we are going to continue.